You have to hold your arms up, and they do a total 360 X-ray of your body. Now, it's just like a movie, okay? They can see you pure naked. Every little detail, crack and crevice of your genitals and everything. And could you imagine taking your family, your wife, your kids, you know, your little girl and your little brother, and taking them through the TSA checkpoint line. And your wife's up there, getting all scanned. They got a nice big screen on the side there. Everybody in half the airport can see you. You got the TSA guy, you know, staring at your wife. You know, then your kids, and God knows if there's child molesters in there. They keep the photos on a database that anybody could access. And this is going through because Mohammed Mutab with this false flag terror attack. And we're going to get to false flag terror attacks against the government stages up terror attacks. It's already been disclosed. I mean, I got the documents right here to prove it. The Gulf of Tonkin, that was already disclosed as a false flag terror attack. And I just got tons of documents here that, you know, it's Operation Northwoods. There's a government document right there. If you can PDF the file on Google, Operation Northwoods is a document openly disclosing false flag, the military stages. It's Google and PDF FM 31-20-3. That's the Army Field Manuals declassified in 2004, openly stating and declassifying that they staged, the military stages false flag terror attacks. And we're going to get to 9/11 Truth on the show also. And these body scanners are disgusting. I mean, Idaho is set to example for other states to follow the continuing revolt against naked body scanners by passing a law that limits the use of X-ray scanning devices in airports and government buildings, and also forces Homeland Security to disprove health concerns. What they're talking about, because these things are highly radiation. That's why when you go to the hospital, you get an X-ray body, you have to wear a lead vest. Okay, these things are tons of radiation, especially if you TSA workers who work 8 hours a day or whatever, and behind these things, you're all being exposed to heavy doses of radiation. It says 8th All Republican Phil Hart's bill, which passed 58-9 on Thursday by the Idaho state legislature, limits use of scanners to people who have failed a prior security check, such as a metal detector. So what they're trying to do is they want to limit it now, so if you fail the metal detector test, you have to go through these naked body scanners. Now, but the whole thing is these things should be abolished. And it just goes on to say about the act and everything on this one here. And you should see the video on it. Actually, you know what? Go to YouTube video, type in Idaho Lead State Revolt, or put naked body scanners, Idaho Lead State Revolt against body scanners. And this is from Paul Joseph Watson of PrisonPlanet.com, great reporter. And watch the videos how these people already being violated. They got little, you know, 13, 14-year-old girls being molested. Right in the public, she's got her hands up, they're cupping her breast and feeling up her genitals. There's no word of a lie. You can watch these videos on YouTube or Google, right from TSA. News, the local news has reported these lately, showing this stuff from the, Idaho and everything. How this handicapped guy, they were like bullying the man around. And he told him, he was asking why they're doing this to him, and you had a woman come up to him and she's like, I got power, I'm God. You know, I'm a TSA worker, I'm God, you must submit to me. You know, this is TSA's overstepping their boundaries constantly, okay? Now the TSA, from USA Today now, this is a document from USA Today, stating the airport device, this TSA wants to up the ante and put a device that that tracks and records your phone calls while you're on the plane. Total invasion of privacy. If they now they want to see you naked, okay, they're gonna see you naked. They're gonna feel you up, exploit you and your whole family's body to the entire airport, and any one of these scumbags could access this information. Now I got friends who work for TSA. You know, they're good people. They don't like what's going on. But the majority of the TSA people think they're God. I used to work at TF Green Airport. And these people think they are God on that airport property. I had a lot of confrontations with these scumbags, and they think they are God, okay? And they want airport device follows flyers' phones. In Washington, today's smartphones and PDAs could have a new use in the nation's airports, helping passengers avoid long lines at security checkpoints. The Transportation Security Administration is looking at installing devices in airports that home and detect personal electronic equipment. The aim is to track how long people are stuck in security lines. Information about wait times could be then posted on websites in airports across the country. And this is quoted, "This technology will produce valuable data that can be used in a variety of ways," TSA spokesman woman Lauren Gotcha said. "Nothing that could help prevent checkpoint snarls." But civil liberties experts worry that such a system enables the government to track people's whereabouts, and it's quoted, "It's serious business when the government begins to get near people's personal communication devices," said American Civil Liberties Union privacy expert Jay Stanley. Yeah, short is direct violation of your civil liberties. You know, there's already been reported schools giving kids the laptops. Already been proven that they're spying on the kids with the webcams at home. You know, our teenagers are young and promiscuous, and they're sending videos and whatever they do with their girlfriends online, and the schools are watching this. The schools reported this to the parents. Parents are like, "How the hell did you see this with my kid doing?" You know, this has been all over the news. It's documented. And this TSA, they're not, you know, they're seeing you naked now. Now they want to monitor your devices. Half the people's laptops get confiscated. They don't see them for weeks on end. Cell phones, PDAs, cameras, all getting confiscated constantly because they want to know what the hell you're doing, who you're calling, and everything else. The people, especially if you're flying into another country, they'll confiscate your laptop or whatever, your PDA device or anything like that, and give it back when they want to give it back to you. And I know people still have their laptops being held by TSA, and they said they haven't been looked at yet to keep us safe from Al-Qaeda. Well, we all know Al-Qaeda was funded and founded by our CIA. That's right, our CIA, the Central Intelligence Agency, funded and funds Al-Qaeda. Al-Qaeda is nothing but a faction, a scapegoat group to have false flag terror attacks and somebody to blame. That's all they are. They're not real Muslims. They are not real extremists, okay? They are paid off Clooney's. That's all they are. They work with the Afghan government. They work with the United States government. They work with Iranians. It's all a fraud. It's a world stage that's a huge fraud. We're going to get into that. This is going to surprise the hell out of everybody. How all these nations, all these rulers on the planet, they play enemy with each other, but all of them, every one last one of them, are like this. And it's all well laid out plan for a new world order. And most of you have been getting the Census Bureau now. We hear about the new census. Okay, they want to know everything. This is what happened. Okay, the government wants to know your information. They know they couldn't get it because of privacy acts. So what they did is they went through the back door. That's right, your king, Obama, or should I say Barry Soetoro, he took over the Census Bureau, granted them a $750 million grant to hire Acorn to go around to your house, that's right, and put a digital GPS chip on your front door. They had about, don't quote me, about 120,000 workers to go through the nation to put a GPS, they call it painting the GPS chip on your door. It's not a physical chip. It's like the same thing they use in the military to mock targets. You have the infiltration group up, they come up and sneak up on the tank and digitally scan a chip. It's like a digital scan chip onto that door, so they know exactly your dead on location via satellite and GPS and everything else. And they come to your door, knock on your door, what's your name, your social security number, your date of birth, how many kids you have, what's their names, what school do they go to, what's in your bank account, do you have a check and a savings. That's right, these are the questions. Detailed questions, information, your phone number, everything else. And if you refuse, if you do not cooperate with them, by this new law, they can subject you up to a